Welcome to part 5 of Stairway. Okay, so first note is 7th fret of the G. And then you have to make it sing, so make it like a vibrato. Then it's the 5th fret of the high E, then the 8th fret of the B, then the 5th fret of the B, then the 7th fret of the G, then the 5th fret of the G, and then the 7th fret of the D, and the 7th fret of the G, then the 5th fret of the G, and then the 7th fret of the D, then the 5th fret of the D, then the 8th fret of the A. And we're gonna call that riff 1, okay? Because that's used 3 times in this solo. It's riff 1. Then you bend the 8th fret of the B string up a whole step. Then the 8th fret of the high E, then twice. Then you slide it up to the 10th fret. And then you hit the 8th fret of the high E again. And then you slide up to the 10th fret from the 8th fret. And then you bend the 12th fret of the G string up a whole step. And then the 13th fret of the B. And then the 10th fret of the high E. Then the 13th fret of the B. Then you pull off to the 10th fret. And then the 12th fret of the G, then you pull off to the 10th, then you hammer on to the 12th. Then you bend that up another whole step. Then we're going to do riff 1 again. Except, we're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to add this onto it. You hit the 5th fret of the D, and then you hammer onto the 7th fret. And then you hit the 5th fret of the G, then the 7th fret of the D, then the 5th fret of the G, and twice, and then you pull off to open G. And then you do 5th fret high E, 8th fret B, 5th fret B, 7th fret G, 5th fret G, and then 7th fret D, 7th fret G, 5th fret G, then 7th fret D, 5th fret D, 7th fret D, 5th fret D, 8th fret A. And then you slide up to the 7th fret of the D, and then you hit the 5th fret of the G, and then you hit the 7th fret of the G. You pull off to the 5th fret, and then you hit the 7th fret of the D, and then you hit the 5th fret of the G. Then you slide up to the 14th fret of the D, and then you hit the 12th fret of the G, then you hit the 14th fret of the G, you pull off to the 12th fret, then you hit the 13th fret of the B, then you bend the 15th fret of the B up, then you hit the 15th fret of the B, then you hit the 13th fret, then you hit the 15th fret, then you hit the 13th fret. And then you bend the 15th fret of the high E up a whole step. Then you hit the 15th fret on the high E. Then you hit the 13th fret on the high E. Then 12th fret on the high E. Then the 15th fret on the B. Then the 13th fret on the B. Then the 14th fret on the G. Then right when you do that, you go into this part, which is then once you hit that 14th fret, you go to the 13th fret of the B, then the 15th fret of the B, and then you bend it up a half step, you release it, then you pull off to the 13th fret. So that's basically this. then you hit the 14th fret of the G, then the 13th fret of the B, then the 15th fret of the high E, and then you bend that up a whole step. Then you hit the 12th fret of the high E, you hammer on to the 15th fret, you pull off to the 12th fret, you hit the 15th fret of the B, you pull off to the 13th, you hit the 14th fret of the G, then you hit the 13th fret of the B, you hammer on to the 15th fret, you pull off to the 13th fret, and then you hit the 14th fret of the G, then you hit the 13th fret of the B, then you hit the 15th fret, you bend that up a whole step. While it's bent up, you hit the 15th fret of the high E, and then you hit the bended 15th fret B string, you release it, and then you pull off to the 13th fret, and then you hit the 14th fret of the G. I'm going to show you the other half of the solo in my next one, so please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and keep